This squirrel was a character. He had a personality that was larger than life, and everyone in the park knew him. His antics were the stuff of legend. He was known around the park for his antics. Some called him mischievous, others called him curious. He would dart around, exploring every nook and cranny, always on the lookout for his next adventure. His energy was boundless, and his curiosity knew no limits. Everyone agreed, he was always up to something. Whether he was climbing trees with the agility of an acrobat or playfully chasing after other squirrels, he was a constant source of entertainment. His playful nature made him a favorite among park visitors. He loved to snatch snacks. No picnic was safe from his quick paws. He had a knack for finding the tastiest treats and making off with them before anyone could react. He would swipe cookies right out of bags. It was as if he had a sixth sense for knowing exactly where the best snacks were hidden. His daring escapades left many a parkgoer both amused and bewildered. One time, he even stole a whole sandwich. It was a sight to behold as he scampered away with his prize. The sandwich almost as big as he was. His boldness knew no bounds, but his greatest heist was yet to come. This squirrel loved shoes. He had a peculiar fascination with them, and it didn't matter what kind they were. Shiny shoes, new shoes, old shoes, he loved them all. He would collect them like trophies, each one a testament to his cleverness and audacity. He would see a shoe, and his eyes would light up. It was as if he had found a hidden treasure. His excitement was palpable, and he would focus all his attention on his new target. He couldn't resist the urge to grab one. No matter how big or small, he would find a way to carry it off. His determination was unmatched, and he always succeeded in his shoe-stealing missions. Little did anyone know, this squirrel was about to become an internet star. His antics were captured on camera and shared online, quickly going viral. People from all over the world were captivated by his mischievous charm and clever heists. He became a sensation, proving that even the smallest creatures can have the biggest personalities. The sun was shining brightly, casting a warm glow over the entire park. Birds were singing melodious tunes, creating a symphony of nature that filled the air with joy and serenity. It was a perfect day for a picnic. Families and friends gathered, spreading out their blankets and setting up their picnic spots. Laughter and chatter echoed through the park as everyone enjoyed the beautiful day. A young woman named Lucy was particularly enjoying the beautiful weather. She had chosen a quiet spot away from the crowd where she could relax and soak in the tranquility of the park. She had laid out a blanket under a big oak tree, its branches providing a perfect mix of shade and sunlight. The gentle rustling of the leaves added to the peaceful ambiance. Lucy had packed a delicious lunch. There were sandwiches with various fillings, crispy chips, and a refreshing fruit salad. She had thought of everything to make her picnic perfect. And for dessert, she had brought a big slice of chocolate cake. The rich aroma of the cake mingled with the fresh scent of the grass, making her mouth water in anticipation. She kicked off her shoes to relax, feeling the cool breeze on her feet. It was a simple pleasure, but one that made her feel deeply connected to nature. Lucy loved feeling the grass between her toes. The soft blades tickled her skin, grounding her in the present moment and making her feel alive. She took a deep breath and smiled. The fresh air filled her lungs, and she felt a sense of peace and contentment. Life was good, and she was grateful for this perfect day. But little did she know, trouble was just around the corner. Or rather, it was up in the tree above her, where a mischievous squirrel was watching her every move. The squirrel, with its beady eyes and twitching nose, was plotting its next move. It eyed the delicious spread on Lucy's blanket, especially the tempting slice of chocolate cake. What would happen next? Only time would tell. The squirrel had been watching Lucy. He saw the shoes. He knew what he had to do. He scurried down the tree trunk. He was quick. He was quiet. He snatched one of Lucy's shoes. Then he was gone. Back up the tree he went, shoe in tow. The squirrel was fast. He was a blur of brown fur. Lucy didn't even notice. She was lost in thought, enjoying her lunch. Lucy finished her sandwich. She decided to go for a walk. She reached for her shoes. Wait a minute, she thought. Where is my other shoe? She looked around. No shoe. That's strange, she thought. Did I forget to bring both shoes? Lucy searched and searched. She looked under the blanket. She checked behind the tree. No luck. The shoe was gone. Lucy was starting to get worried. What happened to my shoe, she wondered. Section 5, Squirrel Acrobatics. High up in the tree, the squirrel was having a blast. He was tossing the shoe in the air. He was doing tricks. He balanced the shoe on a branch. He even tried to put it on his head. Lucy looked up, and there, in the tree, was the squirrel. And what was that in his paws? Her missing shoe. Lucy couldn't believe her eyes. Section 6. Picnic interrupted. Lucy started to laugh. She couldn't help it. The sight was too funny. A squirrel stealing her shoe? It was unbelievable. She watched as the squirrel continued to play. He was having so much fun. Lucy knew she had to get her shoe back, but how? She tried to coax him down. She offered him some of her chips, but the squirrel wasn't interested. He had his prize. He wasn't giving it up without a fight. Section 7. Viral sensation. Luckily, another parkgoer had seen the whole thing. They had filmed it on their phone. They thought it was hilarious. They posted the video online, and guess what? It went viral. People couldn't get enough of the shoe-stealing squirrel. Millions of people watched the video. They shared it with their friends. They laughed and laughed. The video was everywhere. News channels even picked up the story. The squirrel was an international celebrity. Section 8. Squirrel Mastermind? People started calling the squirrel Sneaky. He became a legend. Some people joked that he was a criminal mastermind. Others wondered if he had a shoe fetish. Whatever the reason, Sneaky had captured the hearts of the internet. The video made everyone smile. It was a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected things can be the funniest, and that squirrels, despite their small size, can be full of surprises. Section 9. Lessons learned. Lucy eventually got her shoe back. It was quite an adventure, one she would not forget anytime soon. The shoe had been stuck on the branch for what felt like an eternity, but Lucy's determination paid off. She had to climb, stretch, and even use a stick to finally retrieve it. The smile on her face was priceless, a mix of relief and triumph. The squirrel finally got bored and left it on a branch. It had been playing with the shoe for hours, tossing it around and inspecting it with great curiosity. Eventually, the squirrel decided it was no longer interesting and moved on to other mischief. Lucy watched as the little creature scampered away, leaving her shoe behind. She learned a valuable lesson that day. It wasn't just about getting her shoe back, it was about patience, persistence, and the unexpected challenges that life throws at us. As she sat on the bench, reflecting on the day's events, she realized how much she had grown from this simple experience. The park, once just a place for relaxation, had become a classroom of life lessons. Never underestimate the ingenuity of a squirrel. These little creatures are far more clever than they appear. They can turn the simplest objects into toys and create chaos in the most unexpected ways. Lucy couldn't help but laugh at the thought of the squirrel's antics. It was a reminder that even the smallest creatures have a big impact, and always keep your shoes close by when you're having a picnic in the park. Lucy made a mental note to never leave her belongings unattended again. The park was full of surprises, and she didn't want to lose anything else to the curious wildlife. As for Sneaky, he continued his reign as the park's most notorious resident. Sneaky the squirrel was well known among the parkgoers. His mischievous behavior had earned him a reputation, and everyone had a story about their encounters with him. Whether it was stealing food, hiding objects, or just causing general mayhem, Sneaky was always up to something. He was a constant reminder that life is full of surprises. Every visit to the park was an adventure, thanks to Sneaky. People would come prepared, knowing that at any moment, the little squirrel could make an appearance and turn their day upside down. It was all in good fun, and Sneaky's antics brought joy and laughter to everyone, and that a little bit of mischief can go a long way. Sneaky's playful chaos was a reminder to not take life too seriously. Sometimes it's the unexpected moments that bring the most joy. Lucy left the park that day with a smile on her face, grateful for the lessons learned and the memories made.
What I wish I knew at 10 instead of 30 is that fun has no age limit. Welcome to our channel, your one-stop destination for all things entertaining. From engaging children's education videos to heart-pounding adult suspense thrillers and everything in between. We've got dynamic, dramatic entertainment that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So why wait? Hit that subscribe button, like our videos, share with friends, and drop a comment to let us know what you think. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. Join us on this roller coaster ride of fun and thrills. You'll be glad you did. Stay tuned because there's so much more to come. Just wait and see. Let's have a great time together. See you in the next video. We're waiting just for you to come back again, so stay with us all the way.